Shop Talk is filmed at 1009 Kingston Road in Toronto.
The Earth is dying, and you say your response was
No.
ah!
No. Earth, world without end. Earth's not going to go anywhere. The Earth's not going anywhere. We're here. It's been here before we got here. It's going to always be here.
Okay, but let's talk about the condition of the Earth. We're all aware that there's a lot more pollution than ever. Did you guys hear about the death of the white rhino?
And that's because of what? Pollution?
Yeah, pollution, humans moving into where animals live, animals being overhunted.
Really?
Yeah, there's also the food chain is broken in all sorts of places.
But why did the rhino die? Why did the rhino die? Did the rhino die because of the climate, or did the rhino die because they have it in captivity? Sorry, I almost got real mad right there.
The rhino might have died because they have it in captivity, but it was the last one. That's the problem.
It was the last one that they had, and it was in captivity.
No, it's the last white rhino, as in there are no more white rhinos on this planet.
That means that rhino was an albino. Albinos don't live long. So, that's a rare breed. That was probably
It's not that it was a rare. Not only is it a rare breed, that breed no longer exists.
Because it wasn't supposed to.
Because it wasn't supposed to. No, because we're destroying the Earth.
I don't think so.
Okay, let me read you guys some other animals that are on the endangered species list. The tiger.
Okay, yeah, I heard about it. Yeah.
Siberian, which one?
Well, it just said tigers.
We're getting some in our zoo now.
We need to put them in zoos so that we actually have some more.
We need to put them back where they came from.
No,
and release the tiger.
We do.
Okay. Hold on, we got the tiger locked up so that I can go pay a bill to go look at the animal caged up.
No, you're right, and I don't agree with zoos.
Yo, bun the zoo, eh? Hey, me I tell you something, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
More fire upon the zoo, eh?
For sure.
Yeah, but
for sure.
they just gave back the pandas.
Okay, the pandas on the endangered species list. That means these animals won't be on Earth anymore. There's nothing we can do. We can't create new pandas. We can't make new tigers. We cannot, Pete.
They're cloning.
No, Pete, we cannot. They're not.
Just clone them. They clone goats and stuff. They clone cows.
Okay, they might want to start cloning some of these animals. You're right. They might want to start cloning some of these animals, but they haven't.
You hear what he said?
No, please tell me.
I heard they just cloned something that was
on the endangered list.
Yeah, on the endangered list the other day.
They just took something off of it?
They cloned it. Yeah, cloned it.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that might be the solution. Is start cloning them.
Right.
Why wouldn't they? Didn't they say they're trying to bring back the what's that woolly elephant? What's it? The mammoth?
The mammoth?
Woolly mammoth.
Well, the mammoth became extinct like a long time ago too.
And they're trying to bring it back.
Sea otters, Asian elephants, gorillas. Like,
Oh yeah, gorillas?
Gorillas are on the endangered species list.
Really? Why though? Because people are killing them. They're not just dying off on their own.
They do to the Asian elephants, right?
Yeah. They
For their...
Go on YouTube.
Oh no.
Everyone watching, go into YouTube
Yes.
and type up Asian elephant, and you tell me what you get. They're chained up. They're doing all kinds of wickedness to those animals over there.
Yeah. Have you guys heard about the bee crisis?
Highball.
Yes, I know about that. That's true.
The honeybees,
Yeah, that's true. That's a problem for sure.
That I know.
right? How important are bees?
Very important.
Einstein said, no bees. After the honeybees go, humans have 5 years. That was Einstein's prediction. If the honeybees go, humans have 5 years. Honeybees pollinate our fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
They actually dictate the price of fruits and vegetables as well.
Yeah. That, okay.
Have you guys heard about like what might be, like what the problem is with the bees? Because I've heard a few different theories.
No. Why are they?
Well, the latest theory I heard was cell phone radiation distracts them. It messes with their sonar, and they can't find their way back to the hive.
You know that if you put some seeds in a planter and put them by put 2 different seeds, one in a planter and another one in a planter. Put one in a room that has Wi-Fi and cell phones and all these things, and put one in a next room that has like happy music and stuff. The ones in happy music is gonna flourish more than the ones in the Wi-Fi and the negative.
Understand? We're not paying attention to like what.
So just imagine that on a big scope.
On us. What effect is it having on our moods and stuff like that? For all these things to be transmitting through the air.
Yeah,
we take all of that for granted.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's going through us too. We're gonna be we're almost extinct. We're dying.
Did you hear the
We're on the endangered species
We are
list.
dying because we're not considering, you know, 1 in every 2 people has cancer. Let's think about why. It's in the air, it's in the water, it's in the food.
Right, exactly. That's why you got to take care of yourself. You got to look out for yourself. Because no one else is going to do it. They're trying to kill you.
We're dying and we're killing ourselves.
Right.
And a lot of it has to do with greed too. Just in terms of materialism. In Indonesia, I don't know if you guys saw this video, Brian, you might have seen this on Facebook or Instagram. This guy went deep sea diving in Indonesia and he was swimming through, it was all plastic. They're like the #1 polluter, like plastic polluter in the world. This is like...
Wow. Wow.
I'll read some more stats off just to scare you guys some more. So it says, so Americans throw away 2.5 million plastic bottles per hour.
Wow.
That's water bottles, right? And it takes 1 water bottle 500 years to decompose.
Those aren't going anywhere.
Those aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Wow. Right?
I'm guilty too. I buy a bottle of water. I'm guilty. I need to stop that.
There's enough times though where I'm walking to the garbage and I'm like, it's out of my apartment, but where's this really going?
Yeah, I don't really drink the water. I'd rather drink tap water than the bottled water, man.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
My grandchildren, thank you.
Tap water, though. Don't drink tap water.
Yeah?
You can
Not our
filter it
tap
out.
water.
You can filter it.
Filter? Yeah, you can filter it.
Yeah.
Maybe not the Michigan one or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, but our water is full of chlorine.
The
pure chlorine
fluoride and chlorine.
and fluoride.
Yeah.
Look up, we've been drinking that shit all of our life, though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
But it's same like the environment, though. Eventually, over time, it's gonna take a toll.
yeah.
Well, there's so much stuff that gets like into our water system when we're doing laundry. That's stuff that we don't consider. Every time we mop the floors and stuff, bleach doesn't actually break up. It just exists.
Well,
so it's like,
if you know what's in our water, you'd be surprised. Drugs.
yeah.
People are pissing in this.
Yeah. My stepmom had cancer, and she would dump her cancer fluid down the drain. Like that messed with me.
Right.
Because how do cancer cells?
That's in the water.
Who's breaking that up?
That stuff doesn't filter out.
How are you going to filter that out?
Exactly.
How are you going to filter that out?
Right.
I witnessed that go into the water.
Right. What can we do to change this?
Okay, so I love that you're there. What can we do to change this? What do you do? Are you conscious? Like, do you guys recycle?
No, because I don't believe in the recycle thing.
Do you recycle? No?
Good. Recycling?
I for myself right now.
Everyone's good? You know, when I'm on whatever, no, I don't recycle.
Wow, right? Me
Why
neither.
bother?
Why bother?
Because when I go to the city garbage, I know they're trying to enforce this recycling thing, but when I go to look at their garbage cans that the city picks up, they're not recycling. Everything's all mixed up. There's food in the recycle side. Yeah. There's garbage in the recycle side. Like, who's separating that stuff? I know they don't do it when they take it to the dump.
A garbage man once kind of suggested that, yeah, it all kind of ends up in the same place.
Right.
What do you do, Brad, to try and like help the environment? Are you conscious of like the products you use, recycling?
I walk as much as I can.
Cool. Instead of like using a car and
or taking an Uber or something like that. Yeah, just try to make sure I sort my garbage appropriately.
Yeah.
And walk as much as I can.
Hope for the best.
Hope for the best. And some things you can't prevent, right? But the city's kind of taking a crack on it a little bit because I got a notice in the mail saying that if you don't separate your garbage, that there's a fee or something you got to pay for that.
Huh.
Did you get that notice fee?
Yeah, but they don't separate their garbage. Have you seen the city garbage?
No.
Look at this. You have to go.
You mean that thing? Yeah.
That's not separated.
Yeah, it's not.
So why are they trying to force people to separate their garbage and they're not doing it?
So then what hope is there? We're concerned
All hope is
and we
lost.
haven't done anything.
Right. All hope is lost. It's in my eyes, I think it's too late. And for them to be telling us about this stuff, like, really, why are you telling us? Because there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we could do about it now.
It's bad.
They should have thought about that before they started creating these plastic bottles. And remember, it used to be glass bottles back in the day,
Yep.
right? The pop bottles were glass, but they got rid of that. They want to be cheap. So I guess we got to shuffle.
Styrofoam, everything.
Right.
It's greed, really.
Greed.
Because even when I went to Grenada, I hadn't been to Grenada for years, but now Grenada has like all sorts of fast food restaurants and stuff. Pete, on the road is lined
With plastic.
Yeah. And paper products and styrofoam stuff just lined with it.
Yes. Jamaica's the same way. Jamaica's the same way. Even Michelle had to say something like, yo, why don't you guys throw your stuff in the garbage can?
Yeah.
Like they just feel like they can just finish their drink and just throw it wherever.
Yeah.
Throw it at the side of the road.
That's basically our attitude though, because where does the stuff go?
Right. Right.
Where is the love?
I'm joking.
What about the environment? Somebody save the world.
If the gem is high, you're gonna get more money.
I don't think we can stop it.
Put into the gem.
With the amount of technology that's being developed and all this stuff.
Okay, so what does that mean then? So then we're just gonna die. The garbage will kill us. Eventually, we'll run out of space. The air is poison.
Yeah.
So
What do we do?
if we can't do anything, if there's no solution, then we're gonna die.
We try our best and have faith in the Lord. That's it.
Yeah, pray.
Yeah.
So all you can do is pray and hope you go to heaven. Don't worry about the earth. Yeah, don't worry about the earth.
You guys are crazy.
There's a bigger picture than this, okay? This is temporary. You don't worry about this.
Hilarious. Cool. Last word.
This is Pete Cutter from Cut and Run. Thank you for watching another week of Chop Talk. Please subscribe.
Put it on my pancakes.
I did it.